Hey guys, this is take 2 actually. I look completely horrible on camera, which I normally don't do. Um, so, look, my name's Darcy. My podcast is called A Wasted Youth. This is probably the only video that I'll be putting on. Yeah, so I guess the reason why I've started this YouTube channel or podcast, should say, is to offer something slightly different, mainly in the version of audio. I'm not somebody should be on camera. Trust me, I've been told I look better in real life than I do on camera. So I normally don't. I'm not in front of the camera. I guess why I'm doing podcast. It started about roughly just over a year ago. I've got 10 other episodes on my other YouTube channel. So I've linked those 10 episodes on this channel. You can find them on the playlist. I'll get into why I've called it A Wasted Youth at some point. The reason why I've created this second channel for the podcast, I'll be uploading them onto Podbean first, and then onto this YouTube channel. I've kind of realised it's just a shit show. It's taken me a while to start wrapping up. I'm in this age group where I kind of know a bit about technology, but I don't at the same time, if that makes sense. Yeah, fuck. When COVID had started, I liked doing movies, and at the time, the only thing I could do creatively by myself is creative writing, which I was doing. I'll link the Amazon links to my ebooks at some point when I get around to it. So I wanted to do something creatively, so I've started vlogging and podcasting. You can find my vlogs on my other YouTube channel. I've linked it in the description box, or on the homepage of the YouTube channel. So I'll be uploading both onto Podbean and here. Obviously Podbean offers you, other distribution sites. Yeah, so when COVID hit, I couldn't make movies as much. I was like, it was a shit show. I stopped trying to learn about podcasting a while ago because it was all a bit too much. Like I said, I know enough about technology to get by, but when doing stuff like this, I had to learn about RSS feeds. I was just doing my fucking head in, and it's just like, so I am half retarded. And the reasons why I'm kind of doing this podcast, it's something I'm still doing, but in the form of audio, so at least you can pull it up and still do other things as well. I'm not going to overproduce it at all. It's just literally me in the phone. I'm going to talk into my phone as I'm doing things. I will probably I'm writing down a list I can talk about in a notepad. So hopefully I try to get in the routine of looking over my notes before recording. So hopefully I'll get better in time as well. I don't know if this podcast would amount to anything. Maybe it's just something I'm just going to randomly do for fun. In terms of putting myself out there, I don't know for sure what I would be talking about. It just, most of the time it's just what's ever happening in that moment, I guess, what I'm thinking and feeling in that moment. You can kind of blame Bill Burr for this, because he kind of does the same sort of thing, just records and just talks into it, so I'll probably do something similar. It's not going to be, like I said, overproduced at all, which is something probably what I can be good at in itself. I like film and movies and stuff like this, but hang on a tip. But yeah, I fucking don't wait. My on the other side of the camera's my monitor. As you can tell, I'm somebody who shouldn't be on camera. I'd say that in a good way, but so yeah, I guess another reason professionally is to try to make a living by making films and writing ebooks and stuff like that. I've linked up my PayPal account. Feel free to donate money to it. I hate doing a sellout. It makes me feel like a sellout. I've left an email address too. You can feel free to send me hate mail, troll me. You can tell me that I look weird on camera. I don't know for sure too if I'll be pushing this YouTube channel or Podbean. The reason why I'm using Podbean as well is it does distribute for you to other things like iTunes and when you upgrade you can get Spotify, so it's just other websites I can attract, stuff like that. I've got my other YouTube channel, Knowledge Variable, linked up. Feel free to go over that. It's where my vlogs and my live streams and my films are being uploaded to at the moment. So it's just with my Amazon links as well to Kindle. So yeah, I don't want to give too much away on this introduction. So it's just a basic thing. Yeah, so that's a brief background. It's just something to keep doing. Because I can make the time for it, and something I can do alone. Something same but different, if that all makes sense. And I really don't expect or think this podcast will amount to anything. Yeah, so like I said, since I'm at home doing things, I can always turn my audio recording thing on and talk and still offer something to people as well. So like I said, I'm still trying to reaffirm that, trying to learn about Podbean and podcasting and stuff like that, and hopefully get better at it. Hopefully when I do actually record audio for it, it's something better. And hopefully this is the last video that I do, because I'm not, even though I kind of work in film, being on camera is very new to me, so it's, I look really weird and stuff, so I might retake this video. So that's pretty much what it is. It's just the audio version of me talking and doing just whatever, it's yeah, so it's just, I guess the main reason I'm doing the second take is I'm putting myself more out there publicly, for both, and I kind of understand for both good and bad reasons as well. I don't know, I'm very much an introvert or a loner, what are you going to call it? What else to put out? I guess it's to help practice social skills and stuff like that. It's, like I said, when you're doing creative stuff and trying to do it as for a living, you have to put yourself out there a bit, if that makes sense. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm kind of wanting that accountability as well, for both personally and professional sort of gain, if that makes sense. So yeah, so I don't know how well this intro video is. I just kind of turned the camera on and talked into it and kind of gave a brief description of my history and why I'm doing the podcast, I guess. Anyway, thanks guys. Hail Satan.